This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Welcome to How to Survive, the show that teaches you how to survive the stuff that can kill you.
Like being stabbed in the face. Well, it can.
It really could.
Or fireballs. Or hantavirus.
And the stuff that just makes you wish you were dead.
Like disappointing sequels. And being turned away from a buffet.
I'll take that now.
Or rat-wielding cats.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I am familiar.
You are.
You know what I'd like to get more familiar with?
Our theme song?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Ground is shaking under our feet. Mountains on fire, flooding in the street. Can't breathe the air, can't fight the feeling. Gobbling down Xanax ain't the way to be dealing. Gotta do better than just getting high. We gotta stick together if we're gonna survive. How to survive. How to survive.
Hi. Oh, look at you. You're sporting the university colors.
Yeah, I got my Chapman sweater on.
Wearing the swag.
I'm wearing the swag.
Well, I want you to know that comes with responsibilities.
Oh, yeah?
So don't embarrass Chapman today.
I will try not to.
On the show.
Oh, yeah. I'll try not to say anything too profane.
Yeah, don't go out into the Ralph supermarket and cause trouble.
Right.
Because you are representing Chapman.
I know. I'm a parent of.
I
just went to Coffee Bean before I was here. And
did you cause a ruckus?
no, but the guy behind the counter. First of all, it's freezing in there. I don't know why, but it was absolutely freezing. And so the kid behind the counter is like early 20s, I guess, really not friendly, but not unfriendly, just kind of whatever. And I noticed that he had a name tag. His name was Oliver. And I said, oh, that's my son's name. And he went, And I said, yeah, you're like, well, I don't care. And he's like, yeah. And you know what? He's got a point. Because who the fuck cares? But aren't you supposed to have a little bit of like customer service? Just be a little friendly?
I guess it's not a requirement at Coffee Bean.
You know what? I will take that over the opposite because the forced, relentless enthusiasm that goes on now with the amazing, everything's amazing.
Where's this happening?
So whenever you go into a restaurant, table for two, amazing. And did you want to eat it inside or outside? Inside, amazing. I mean, you don't come across that. I don't
think I've noticed that.
Oh God, everything is amazing.
Maybe that's happening more in the city.
Maybe. So I will take the disgruntled 20-something who doesn't give a fuck that your child has the same name as mine. It's 2026. Everyone in this age bracket is named Oliver. Get over it, lady.
Yeah.
So
he's like, yeah, so are my 7 roommates.
Right. Last night, Jimmy and I went to a baseball game.
Okay.
And it was at Angel Stadium, and it was Angels and White Sox, which is
where's Angel Stadium? That in Anaheim?
Anaheim.
Okay.
It's like really close to Oliver's school.
Did you pop in?
He said, how funny would it be if we just showed up at his dorm and knocked on the door, and he would be like, hey,
what's up,
guys?
Olivers?
Hi, Olivers.
Cool that you just stopped by.
Yeah. Probably his worst nightmare. So it's in Anaheim. So I wasn't feeling well. I'm a little bit under the weather, but whatever. So we went, and Jimmy said he had these special tickets. He didn't know why they were so inexpensive, but to go into the clubhouse, and it comes with food.
Nice.
And I was like, well, I mean, why? Because he makes the majority of the money in the house, and I'm the one who's like frugal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why didn't you just like buy regular tickets? And he goes, no, I figured it out. Like if I had bought regular tickets and we have to buy food anyway, like it would be the same price. So and they were very cheap for some reason. He didn't tell me how much they were, and I was like, oh, okay. So we go, and with this, like, you don't have to go through security. And I'm like, well, that's a fucking stupid idea. Because couldn't you just buy the this ticket and then do something horrible? It was weird. I'm like,
You're like, I have 10 guns in my purse.
So
There's a lot of guns.
I know, it's a big bag. Have you seen the bag
but it
she
has to be a
carries?
clear bag if you go to the stadium. So we go through and then we go into this club area and it's a buffet. Okay. And I'm like, okay. And Jimmy kept saying, like, you can go get regular food, if there's nothing here for you. And I was like, I don't feel well. I'm just going to get whatever is here. It's fine. So there wasn't much I could eat, but there was like cheese and olives and like, I was going to, asparagus. I was going to,
Nosh.
I was going to do.
Yeah.
And Jimmy has his plate. And then I said, do we eat in here? And he's like, I don't know. And I said, well, why didn't you just ask somebody? Like, I don't know. I'm always the one who asks. So I saw people going up to this like maitre d' stand and checking in or something. So I didn't really know what was happening. So we both walk up to this woman at the maitre d' stand. And we said, because we didn't know how to get drinks either. Like we thought we were going to get soda or something. So we walk up to her and we're both holding our plates. And we said, so do we have to, can we sit in here? Or do we bring it to our seats? Or she goes, well, do you have the wristband? And we're like, no, we have the stamp. And she's like, oh, did you buy the one that comes with the, because you'd get a wristband if you bought the one that comes with the buffet. And we're like, oh, no, we didn't. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry. And she's like 25 and blonde and tall and looking down on us idiots holding all of her, twist plates. So pathetic. And she's like, yeah. And we're like, okay. Well, and she goes, I'll take those.
No, really?
didn't.
She took your food?
I mean, she's trying not to get fired. I didn't blame her, but
Yeah, but like you already took it. Like she's just going to throw it away?
I know. And the thing is, it's so poorly regulated because anyone could just walk in who had this level of the ticket.
I would not be able to form those words.
I
in
couldn't
her situation.
either.
I'll take
I'll
those.
take those.
I mean, because we were kind of looking like, what do we do with these? Because I knew the jig was up. Like,
So you weren't supposed to be there even?
we were. That's the weird thing, Chris. We were allowed to be in the area. It's an enclosed area and use the bathrooms,
Okay.
which is great because you don't have to go to the wait for a public bathroom. And there was a bar, which I guess we could have purchased drinks from. I don't know.
So where did you sit to watch the game?
Well, we had seats. We knew we had seats.
Okay.
And they were really good seats that you can get to through this. I mean, you could get to
So you just
the
didn't-
other way,
it's
too.
so confusing.
So, and then we're passing people outside who are like, you'd think they were at the Hollywood Bowl. They've got these like plates full of food
Yeah.
and they're in these special seats.
So you didn't have access to the special seats, but you had access
Right.
to the nice bathroom
Right.
and to go through like a VIP line.
I mean, it was completely unnecessary.
it's so weird.
And Jimmy said he was like, I was misled. He said, I even went on Reddit to find out, is this accurate? Like,
Yeah.
do I get to eat the food? And he said, I mean, he's usually very good at details. Like, he
Yes.
always makes fun of me because I just click through stuff on, if I'm filling out a form, I just click,
Yeah,
click,
you're
click.
like,
and
it's fine.
He
Yeah.
reads everything.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how he got this wrong.
It sounds like he didn't. It sounds like they have a loophole that's bad.
It's just so strange. And also, this is not a $60, because it's like an extra $60. This is not a $60 buffet.
Right.
This is cheese and some
Olives?
I mean, there was other stuff that just I couldn't eat
Yeah.
that, but it was just bizarre.
Wow.
I might have just left at that point.
yeah.
I've been like, you know what? You're right.
You know what? Good
I'll
luck,
see
White
you
Sox.
later.
I'm going.
Go
Yeah.
team.
Banning this team from my fan
Oh my
list.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty fun.
That's why I don't go to baseball games.
Add that to
Yeah.
the merch ideas list. I'll take those.
I'll take those.
I'll take those. Yeah. Oh my God. It was great. It was great. Everybody have a good weekend? Did you do anything? Alex was gone.
Alex was gone all weekend for Model UN, and
Did she like it?
she loved it.
Oh, great.
She was like sad because she's like, that's my last Model UN trip. I mean, it goes on in high school, so I think she could still do it.
Then it becomes youth and government.
She could do youth and government.
Yeah.
If she wants to, but she's had such good experiences.
That's great.
She really, really loves it. So hopefully she'll continue on since sports do not seem to be a thing she's, into. We tried to get her to go last night. So last night was the high school introduction of high school athletics. So we went to the high school and we were like, Alex, we want you to go because, they're going to go over all the sports.
That's a great idea.
Maybe you don't know there's one you're into.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going. I already know about it and I'm not interested.
Oh.
So we couldn't get her to go. Oh. But Benji went and he rode his bike with all his friends. He went straight from football practice and they all rode their bikes there.
Cool.
And then we went, with the grown-ups. We had a date night because guess what? On Saturday, Alex was at Model UN and then Benji had a sleepover. And we were like, what is happening? Holy cow.
So you went to see Michael.
I got confused because
I know
we
that's
went,
Because they did.
because we
How
went
did you know?
we went to Michael's.
You went to Michael's on your date?
We did on Sunday.
Okay.
We literally were thinking about going on Saturday, which is funny that we would spend any time doing that. But I was like, how does she know I went to Michael's? Oh my God, I will refuse to see that movie, P.S.
Same.
No, we went to the library downtown because they had a big party.
What?
And our friend Julia had gotten tickets for me for my birthday.
Okay.
And she and I were going to go, but then she wasn't able to go. So Sven and I were like, well, should we do that or should we go to the movies? And then it's just a donation to the library. But it's like this, it's called like Library Night Out. And they have food trucks and they have all these events inside of the downtown library.
Fun.
And if you've never been to that library, it's quite beautiful.
I have not.
And it's like 5 stories.
Really?
It's huge and it's historic. It's been there for like 100 years.
Is that the library that's in City of Angels?
Probably.
I think that's in City of Angels. If you guys have seen that Nicolas Cage classic.
I
Meg
don't.
Ryan.
I know it word for word.
Yeah.
And so what kind of activities were inside?
Well, here's the thing.
You're making God's eyes or something?
I'm going to say it was too much for me.
Oh, too much stimulus?
It was packed with people. And it was very young crowd, which was cool. And lots of older folks too. But it was like everybody's on every escalator, but there's nowhere to go. Like
There's escalators in
There's
this?
escalators in the library. And it was like very young and very hip and lots of cool fashion. I felt like I was
Really?
inside of an I Love LA episode mixed
Really?
with like girls or something. It was very hip LA fashion and cool people and everybody's holding their plastic cups of alcohol. But it was so loud.
Oh.
And then there was singing on different levels. Like there were like these soul singers in one room.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. And then on another area, there were not like classical singers singing a cappella, and it was really beautiful and it was echoing through. But it was so crowded and noise from so many places. I was almost having a panic attack.
Oh,
it was
sorry.
really hard for me to be in there. It's like if you're in a really crowded arena at a concert, you know it's going to be temporary
Yes.
and you're just going to go to your seats. So I can manage that
Yeah.
even though I'm uncomfortable. Like I'll have a little anxiety, but I'm like, it's okay because I'm just going to my spot. But it's like that, but you're just permanently that.
And you never sit down?
There's nowhere to, it's like there's areas you go to see things.
Right.
But one thing we did that I thought was really funny is they had this self-portrait area where they had it set up so it was like you could take a great picture because of the lighting. And we didn't really know what it was. So we're like, let's just stand in line and see. Well, when we got to the front, we realized you're just doing it with your iPhone camera.
Oh,
so if
but
you
it's
want
great lighting.
It's great lighting. So you have to ask like the person behind you to take the picture of you. Well, like the 3 groups of people in front of us, they're all like Gen Z millennials. So they're fucking like taking these amazing pictures immediately.
God.
They're like stacking on top of each other and doing poses and like it's like
They're in a pyramid.
Yes, and it's like super cute and 2 gay guys and they're doing like immediately. It's like they've done this their whole lives.
Yeah, because they have.
Because they're digital natives. So they know
really-
exactly how to do it. They're doing the cutest things. And those pictures, you know they're going to be great.
Oh, my God.
So I said to Sven, go, let's do like cheesy JC Penney. Like you
Yes.
put your hands on my shoulders and we'll just like, I'll sit on the
That's
stool.
so funny.
But the woman taking our picture is also Gen X like us.
Oh, good.
So not good because she doesn't even know how to tell us, to guide us. And we're 2 Gen Xers. So and suddenly I become super self-conscious because of all the people in line.
Oh.
Because normally I don't care. Well,
But what do you mean by guide you?
like
Find your light?
a younger person I think would be like, all right, guys, do this, do that, do
Right.
this. But she was just like, she didn't really know how to take a picture either. And we didn't really know how to do it.
Okay.
So I'll show you guys the picture.
Okay.
The thing that's so funny is Sven is so tall.
Yes.
He's above the white background.
Oh.
So his head is sticking up above the pole.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And then when I took the woman's picture behind us, who's also Gen X, she literally never moved. She just sat on the chair.
She thinks it's like smoke's going to come out of it. You put your head underneath that black thing and it's
Yes.
like the 1800s. And
Yeah.
she's just holding really, really
Don't smile.
still.
Don't smile.
Yeah.
But like she was even more like less used to being photographed than we
so
were.
funny.
Because she just sat. I go, do you want to do anything else? She's like, nope, this is good.
Oh my God.
Just sat on the stool the whole time.
I love it. Oh my God.
So, and then I took some by myself because I was like, I do need a standing photo. I need a full body for
Yeah.
like audition stuff. And I was like, maybe this will work. And they were so bad. I was like, there's no way I can use this photo.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Yeah.
So kind of a bust.
Kind of a bust. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we still had a fun night.
Good.
We like had gone out to dinner earlier in Highland Park and like got home early enough to watch an episode of a fun show and
Nice.
had a date. It was nice.
So are we ready to get into today's topic?
Well, I didn't. Are we going to take a break and
We
come
should
back
take a-
and do it?
we should
'Cause
take a
it's-
break.
We're kind of at the time where I feel like you are uncomfortable
I mean,
after this many minutes.
I can always pee. You know, it's never a question. So yes, let's take a break.
I think it's a good idea. We take a break. We come back. I got a story about my cat. And then, you're not going to like it.
Oh,
and then
no.
we're going to get into the topic.
Okay, love it.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to you.
Thanks.
So I teased
Yes. Cat story.
a cat story. Trigger warning to Danielle.
Oh boy.
So yesterday, I was home doing some work, and my cat has access to the outside. My cat, Mandy.
Yeah.
And he is a hunter.
Okay.
He likes to hunt lizards,
Sure.
spiders. I appreciate that. The spiders, not the lizards. Don't kill the lizards. I just found a dead lizard the other day in my bedroom.
Oh, Jesus. He brings them inside.
Yeah, he's like, look, I did a good job.
Yeah.
So you got to praise him because he's like, luckily he doesn't put it on our pillow as some cats are wont to do.
I think when I was a kid, my dog used to would bring a bird into my parents' room or something.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be. Our dog does not do that. I'm very happy about that. But the cat does. And often it'll be a lizard that's still alive, barely, but missing its tail. Because, you know,
Yeah.
their tails always go, and then you'll find the tail flopping around another part of your house. And
They still flop after they've been detached?
They still move. It's very unsettling.
That's crazy.
Well, yesterday,
No.
it was a rat.
Oh my God.
And
Inside the house?
Inside the house.
Oh no, Chris.
inside the house, and I had to deal with it. I took a video. Garen,
No.
would you like to watch it?
Yeah, let's see it.
You can't watch it, Danielle, but Garen can see it.
It was dead?
It was dead. And
I mean, she brought an entire rat. Isn't that kind of big for her?
it's not very big. You know, the ones that live around our house, they're more like large mice.
Oh.
And they're sort of field rats. They are not white like city rats. They're brown.
So she brought it into where
You can turn the
Is it-
sound.
is it this
It's
one?
that one.
This one.
Yes, where you see the cat, and you can turn the sound on if you want.
Oh no. Okay, put the sound up to the.
God, a killer.
Oh, there's blood. Oh, Jesus. This is a massacre.
Guy. Look what he brought in the house.
Oh, the poor little. Oh, my God.
Jesus. can't watch.
Mandy, what have you done? What have you done? Oh, you're gonna make me barf. Good job, though. Good job.
Oh my God. Such mixed signals. You're really giving the cat mixed messages.
Are you okay? Oh, it's playing again.
That
It's like a horror movie, right?
was, yeah.
So there's a lot of blood?
It's not a lot of blood, but there is blood.
So where did you encounter them?
So I was walking back from the kitchen, and he brought it to his scratching post. So we've bought him multiple scratching posts
Yes,
now.
we know,
But
yeah.
there's the OG scratching post, which is next to Sven's desk. And he had brought it there, which is not far from the back door. That's where he
Right.
goes in and out. Is there's the back door that has the Velcroed screen.
Right.
So it's supposed to keep out the refuse,
Critters.
the critters.
Yeah.
But I guess you can still drag a dead one in. Mm-hmm. And so he brought it over to his scratching post, and then that's when I walked by. I just walked by and I saw blood.
Oh.
And I was like, uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
No.
And then Francis was standing like a few feet away just looking
Right.
and kind of looked nervous. And I'm like, what's going on? And I looked around the corner and I saw Mandy with a rat. And
So was it in Mandy's mouth?
yeah.
Oh God.
And Mandy
oh,
went,
God. Oh God.
like,
Oh,
don't you
God.
fucking try to take this from me.
This is my toy.
And Francis was scared.
Yeah, I'm Francis in this scenario. Yeah. Except I'm out of the room. I wouldn't have stayed to look around.
And I had to dispose of it.
How did you get it out of her mouth?
Well,
His mouth.
he then, I went and got some paper towels and a Ziploc bag. And then when I came back, he didn't have it in his mouth anymore. He was kind of just staring at it and batting it around a little bit.
Yeah.
And I just went over and I just grabbed it and I put it in the Ziploc bag.
I got to tell you, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I think you're right. You wouldn't. I mean, based on what you've told me, like based on what I know about you and being nervous about or being afraid.
So last week on Tuesday, I went outside to feed the cats, and I noticed there was some throw up,
Okay.
and I didn't do anything.
That's okay.
And then Jimmy said, "Yeah, the cats threw up," and I'm like, "Oh, they did." And then I really don't like lying, so I said, "I have to tell you something." And he's like, "What?" I said, "I knew the cats threw up." And he was like, "Okay." I said, "But I don't want to do it." I also was getting ready. I was like doing my work.
Yeah.
To come here. So that's how I would have dealt with it, I think. I would have just moved out. I would have taken the cat and the dog. We don't live here anymore. Sorry,
Yes.
guys.
Maybe you would have left the cat behind.
Yeah, probably would have left the cat behind.
Well, the nice thing about the cats,
You didn't like gag?
I did say you were going to make me barf, but no,
Okay.
there are certain things that make me feel way more. It was gross, and I'm not going to get into why because I think you couldn't handle it, Danielle.
Okay.
But like, I'm actually more grossed out by like a centipede in my bathtub.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm like, oh,
Wow, that's-
I cannot handle it. Like all those legs make me lose my shit.
Okay, so yeah, we're the opposite with that.
I can handle spiders.
Yeah.
Like we have big spiders at my house. You cannot believe the size of the spiders that we
Yeah.
find in our house, in my bed. One was just landed on me the other night from the
Wow.
ceiling in the dark. Something was
Yikes.
crawling on me and I was like, something's crawling on me. We turned on the lights and then there was a spider in the middle of us. We squashed it and guess what we did? Went back to sleep. The dead spider between us. I was
Really?
like, I don't care. Just I'm tired.
Jesus, just put it in the toilet.
I couldn't get up. I couldn't be bothered.
Oh my God.
You know, once I'm in bed, forget it.
I'm trying to be more accepting of spiders.
Look, I'm Stockholm syndromed into spiders from that house because it's just all made
Yeah,
of wood.
spiders don't creep me out.
But
I was
like,
never afraid of that. Did I ever tell you about the giant spider I saw when I was younger? I was never afraid of that. Like I used to pick them up and play with them.
yeah,
And then there was a time when my room at my mom's house was in the basement, and I had my bed, like my mattress on the floor, but my box spring up like a wall.
okay.
And I went downstairs and I just flopped down in the bed and I looked, and there was a spider the size of my fucking hand.
Wow.
That just
Yikes.
was like taking a step towards me. I can remember his little leg going, little leg. It was like a branch. And I like screamed and like took off because it was so horrifying.
And from that moment,
unnatural. And then
you've been-
since then, I've never
yeah.
been able to. I'm kind of better now, just because I know they're so useful, I guess. But
I mean, you just got to house sit for me.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
now we got
couple
those,
weeks.
those
Immersion.
Japanese ones that are coming, the orb spiders.
Oh, that are the size of our hands.
that fly.
What?
Oh, they fly?
What?
I didn't know
Yeah, they
flew.
catch wind with their webs, and that's how they spread. And
Wow.
they're in. I don't know if they're.
Well, the
here.
Japanese are always ahead of us.
technically advanced.
I had a Zoom meeting with my job.
Yes.
And one of the guys said a bird landed outside his window with a rat in its mouth.
Wow.
Do you want to see video?
Nope.
And we were like, nope, we're all good here.
I would have wanted to see it.
That's crazy.
I would have wanted to see it. But that doesn't bother me.
Right. If it were a human hand or something, I'd been like, I need to see that. But
Anything but the
Right.
but the rat. It could have been a snake. Probably would
Yeah.
want to see that.
yeah,
Today,
Yes.
we're going to learn about hantavirus.
great.
First, you want to know what it is?
Of course, because I honestly don't think I do know what it is.
I didn't either until yesterday.
Okay.
I had my rat experience first and close up. And if I would have researched it before I came across a rat in my own house, I probably would have disposed of it a little more carefully. So it's also called.
Did you throw it in the kitchen trash?
Well, I just put it in my hands. I rubbed it to try to get its heart started again. Gave it mouth to mouth, and then I just went. And then I ate a sandwich.
Yeah.
and I probably shouldn't have done that.
No,
with
you
my
didn't wash
bare
your
hands.
hands,
Yeah, still haven't. Still haven't. So hantavirus. It's actually a group of viruses found in rodents that can infect humans. That's us.
Okay.
It can affect your lungs, kidneys, and even kill you.
Oh my God.
And I have written right here, Danielle, I am sorry.
Yeah.
I think that's the third or fourth time I've apologized now for this episode.
That's okay.
Okay. So here's how it works.
Okay.
When fresh urine droppings or nesting materials of an infected rodent, so this isn't just any rat.
Right.
It's got to be an infected rodent, are stirred up. So like say you're cleaning your garage and you're my husband and you aren't wearing gloves or a mask, but you know there are rats living in that garage and you're stirring up that virus. The virus can get into the air.
Oh, it's airborne.
It can be, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You can become infected with the virus by breathing in the contaminated air. So it can also spread when saliva, urine, feces from the infected animal gets into a cut in the person's skin or their eyes, their nose, or mouth, okay? So according to Prof. Adam Taylor of Lancaster U, that's how they wrote it in the article that I read, Prof. And I was like, is that an English thing? Because I think that was from, I used The Guardian, the CDC, a website called Contagion Live.
Oh.
Sexy.
.uk.
Probably. Prof. Adam Taylor of Lancaster U.
Okay.
There are at least 38 so far recognized species of the virus. 24 of those that can cause disease in humans.
Okay.
So that's just what they've figured out so far.
Right.
Okay. So you might think, but not my local mouse.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Right.
Well, here's what I have in my notes. Rodents such as mice, rats, and voles
Yeah.
are the natural reservoirs for the virus.
Okay.
So those are the ones that can carry it. Mm-hmm. You probably want to know, how do they spread it, right? I already told you.
Yeah.
So forget I said that.
Urine, poop. It's in the air.
Yeah. Also, if they bite or scratch you. Oh, God. Don't let them do that. No rough play.
Rat scratch fever.
I think that was the original song. Do you know what I just found out about Ted Nugent? I mean, obviously he's a creator.
That he's a good shot.
Hell of a guy.
Hell of a guy. Courtney Love gave him a blowjob when she was 14 years old.
I knew that, actually.
Do you also know that her grandmother was a very famous author?
No.
But that her grandmother gave her mother up for adoption, so she didn't know that until she was a full adult and they met once, but it was very contentious. And the grandmother was like, I think she's a sociopath.
Has Courtney Love ever had a meeting that wasn't contentious?
I can't say.
So did you know this author? Had you heard of her?
Yeah, well, not really, but
Okay.
I think she may be Canadian, or I don't actually know. I hadn't heard of her.
Huh.
But
That's wild.
I found it interesting.
Yeah.
I find Courtney Love very interesting as a human being.
Yes.
Like, I'm a big fan of her music, and
Same.
I wish she was a little healthier emotionally, but you don't always get
Yeah.
that. You don't always get the two things together.
No.
Anyway, so if you have a pet rat, don't be letting it bite and scratch you.
Well, wait a second. Would a pet rat have...
They could.
Oh.
I'm going to get into
Okay.
it. Okay. So the most common hantavirus that causes HPS in the U.S., which I can't remember what it stands for off the top of my head, but I tell you later, is spread by the deer mouse.
Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, is this a mouse with like really big ears?
you'll know by the antlers.
They're...
It's most common in the western United States. 95% of cases occur west of the Mississippi River. The highest incidence is in the Four Corners region. I've never heard of the Four Corners region, but apparently it's New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, and Utah.
It's interesting. This just came up at our house.
Really?
Yeah, because it may have been a Jeopardy thing, but it's the kind of thing that Jimmy knows that I don't know, because I don't know anything that has to do with geography.
Same girl.
But he knew it. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was some sort of Jeopardy question. Anyway, yeah.
Speaking of Utah, I finished the documentary.
Holy moly, right?
Oh my God. I'm really glad I finished it.
Yes.
Very satisfying.
Very satisfying.
And again, recommend everybody watch that documentary.
FLDS, the
We can't remember the name of
no,
it.
something about courage. You're a
Trust
fake
me.
prophet.
Trust me, the
Trust,
fake.
truth me.
You guys just go to Netflix.
Fake prophet is part of
It's
it.
the number
False
one
prophet.
documentary.
False prophet.
False prophet. Yep, we'd get there. It's good.
Faux prophet.
Trust me, the false prophet.
You know what
Yeah.
I like? It's not salacious. It doesn't feel like it's trying to exploit anyone.
Right.
The people who made it have such good intentions.
Yes, and it's also remarkable what you can do if you set your mind to it.
Yeah, you go, I'm just going to go
I'm just gonna go fix this.
I'm going to go break up a cult
It's just it's
and
fascinating.
help people.
Yeah,
And I'm just these two people who have good intentions who change a lot of people's lives.
it's really inspiring.
Should we break up a cult? Guys,
Got to
the
get
three of
into
us?
one first. It's just
I don't know if I have the energy.
or the money.
But listen, if anybody watching does, let us know.
yeah,
Because we'd
Yeah,
love to
if you
hear
know
about it.
One that's like fragmented, that's like on its last legs.
We can jump in at the end.
We can jump in and be like, this is no good.
Yes. Well, we'd like to boost your content. Like, if you
Yeah.
do it, we will give you a shout out.
there you go. We'll have a cross promotion.
I love it. You're on your last legs. We could jump in at the end and just help. You know what I could do? I could bake some Rice Krispie treats
There you go.
Yes.
as a thank you.
So funny.
Yeah, check it out. There are also significant numbers in California, Washington, and Montana, perhaps even in my garage.
Yeah, that's what the concentration is.
You know what I'm going to do? We just got to pay somebody to go in our garage and take care of it.
You don't have an exterminator?
No, we don't use an exterminator. We
You might want to.
got to get it. It needs cleaned out
Yeah.
and it needs to be a professional.
Okay.
I don't need my husband going in there and dealing with.
Hire some local kids.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Is it common? You might be asking yourself.
Yeah.
Only 20 to 40 cases occur in the United States each year. Okay?
Yeah.
That's not common.
No, but it's a hefty number.
And it's pretty fatal.
Oh shit.
Among 651 patients for whom outcome information was available, 230 died. That's a 35% death rate. That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
So here are the people who are known to be at risk for developing hantavirus. Do you live in a rodent-infested home?
Oh boy.
Well, no, I don't think I do.
No, but the pack rats, maybe that's why they call them pack rats, but hoarders.
Hoarders, guys, if
Yeah.
you're hoarding, this is not a good thing. Like,
No, it's
you
time
know
to
that.
get unhoarded.
It's unhoard yourselves.
Yeah.
get yourself some help.
Why'd you look directly into my eyes?
I
when you
don't
said
know.
that?
It's
Literally
my
locked eyes
gaze
with me.
naturally
It's
went
just-
to you.
You can't. It's just piles of Chucky dolls when you walk into his house.
He's got a room
You
just
can't even. You
stacked.
can't even like walk from one room to the other.
It's their favorite. Rats love to snack on Chucky dolls. They love that
Yeah.
plastic taste.
Oh yeah.
One's enough. Unless it's a variant. If there's a variant, you can have a different.
If you're
This is a variant. Nerd talk.
if you're handling rodents,
Yeah.
or if you clean in rodent infested areas. If that's your workplace. I'll talk a little bit more about that. I dug into a fun study because I love studies. And found that white people are getting the most exposure. White men, average age of 38.
Interesting.
This is because they are the population that works in agriculture, construction, and forestry settings, and we're the most. Like there's a lot of white men.
Okay.
However, Native American populations are disproportionately affected.
Oh. Okay.
So even though it's not as many as the white, they're the population most affected
Right.
in the West, and with higher mortality rates and more exposure in their homes.
Okay.
They live in like more rural settings
Yeah.
with maybe not the best
Insulation or
and
something, yeah.
such. Agricultural communities are at a higher risk. I read that and I thought, phew.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's an agricultural community? Guys, this is interesting. I had no idea this existed. Okay, so this is neighborhoods built around working farms,
Yeah.
community gardens, vineyards. This provides residents direct access to local foods and green space. Do you know these neighborhoods called agrihoods?
No.
They're farm to table neighborhoods, and they exist nowadays. In oldie-timey days, there were lots of agricultural communities.
Okay.
That could be the norm, right? But there are places, I looked this up, they call them agrihoods now. I don't like that word. It sounds weird. There's one in Chattahoochee Hills, Georgia. It's called Serenbe. It's a 1,000-acre community with a 25-acre organic farm, CSA, and edible landscaping.
Oh. Okay.
There's like 10 of them.
What is the definition of an agrihood?
It's neighborhoods built around working farms, community gardens, or vineyards, and it provides residents direct access to local food and green space. So this is how they get their food. They don't, not from the grocery store.
They're not farming to sell. They're farming to eat.
Yes, there's one in Palm Springs called Miralon. It's a sustainable community.
They just make cocktails.
that they transformed an 18-hole golf course into a 70-acre olive grove and farm.
How cool.
Yeah, I have like 10. I'm only reading those 2, but there's like a list of 10.
Interesting.
And I was like, maybe I want to retire to an agrihood.
It might be a cult, though.
It might
also.
be. That's the thing. And I don't want to have to get up at 4 a.m. and work a farm.
No.
I don't know if you came across this in your research, but is it true that way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie?
Well, you don't have to worry about it because
And does that breed hantavirus?
you don't have a hoochie coochie.
What is this song? Is this a song?
Yeah.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
It gets hotter than a hoochie
Is that
coochie.
a Tim?
Alan Jackson.
Oh God! Guess who saw Alan Jackson in concert?
Danielle?
It was Danielle. She went to Vegas when she was 21, and she saw Alan Jackson in concert. And then she made out with a guy who worked in the sound department of the Leno show. Right here.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Braggart, name dropper.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was me at 21. Back to rats. Okay.
I love that Amy Winehouse album, by the way.
Oh my God. It's legendary. There are 2 major lineages of hantavirus, Old World hantavirus and New World hantavirus. So guess where Old hantavirus is? Europe, Asia. And that'll give you hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome.
Oh,
That's
kidneys
yep.
and bleeding.
Forget about the kidneys. They're gone.
Yeah.
Headaches, back and abdominal pain, fever, kidney damage. I bet you cough into a hanky.
Oh, God. If you cough into a hanky and blood comes
There's
out.
the little spots of blood.
You are dead by Act 2.
You also have to wear a corset with this one.
Yeah. Oh.
You're required. New World hantavirus. That's what we have in America. That gives you the HPS, the hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. This is really progressive. Just like
That's why it's
us.
on the West Coast.
Yeah. Moves fast and it causes respiratory failure, may cause flu-like symptoms, such as fever, fatigue, muscle aches, which makes early diagnosis really difficult.
Right.
In March 2025, if you recall, remember when Gene Hackman died and his wife Betsy Arakawa?
Yes.
She died from hantavirus pulmonary syndrome.
Because she went outside and there was, or why did they have rats?
Maybe because their house was not being
Or
cleaned
maybe
or
it was,
cared for.
maybe they lived in like a rural.
Santa Fe. They lived in Santa Fe.
Oh,
They probably
okay.
didn't. They probably lived in the sort of outskirts because they lived on a big compound. I bet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. They had a lot of pets. Maybe
She was
he had advanced Alzheimer's. She was caring for him.
She was probably afraid to like leave him to go get help, to go, to the doctor because she just thought it was the flu.
I read up a little bit. She had called a service to ask about getting breathing care. Like I can't remember the word, but it was like, I need help with respiratory help. Like, can I get service or something? And they had called to check back on her, but she didn't answer. So she had actually, and that I think was the day she died.
Oh, poor thing. God.
Yeah, it's interesting because you find out like so many people who you think have all these resources, you would think they would have like, or really just end up with not much support around them.
Yeah.
Like you'd think, oh, wouldn't they have like a
that's also a
nurse?
choice.
Yeah.
Because certainly he could have afforded whatever they needed. I'm sure that was a choice.
Yeah, like we don't want people around us.
Yeah.
But they needed it.
Yeah.
She needed support.
Right.
As a caregiver, they should have had a round-the-clock nurse, but they that was something they didn't take advantage of. So yeah, hantavirus. They didn't. I couldn't find any information to say like, was their home? Did they find a lot of refuse around? What had happened, or could they figure out how she had actually gotten it? So the actual virus can have a really long incubation period, between 1 and 8 weeks long. Now there's
What does that mean? Before symptoms show up?
Yeah, like
Okay.
it can move really fast, but can also be incubated in your body, I think, for a long time, which can make it hard to figure out where you actually got it. So the according to one of the researchers in this article, they're showing a small number of studies that have shown human-to-human spread, but there's not enough evidence in the research to show actual evidence of human-human transmission.
Oh, okay.
So that's not been actually documented, but you would probably like to know how to survive it,
Yes.
which is what this show is all about.
Right.
So I'm going to give you some advice and tips. Okay. First off, don't engage in risky rodent business, and I did come up with that
That's my favorite.
I mean,
Tom
you
Cruise movie.
literally did that
yesterday.
and then researched this?
Uh-huh.
What would you have done different had it been flippity-flooped?
I would have put a mask on.
Yeah.
I would have not picked it up with paper towels.
Yeah, with
I would have
gloves.
I would have worn gloves, and I would have put the plastic bag over the paper towels and picked it up.
Would you have still kissed his little forehead before you put him in the ground?
I would have, just
Nighty
because
night.
he deserved that. Little
Nighty
sweetie.
night.
I'm surprised you didn't like take a like a cardboard box and I mean, you're just brave. You're just brave.
And do a proper funeral.
No. I didn't mean that. I mean to shovel it into a bag. Like I just could not. Feeling the warmth of a dead animal in my hands through a paper towel, I would not be able to do that.
That didn't really bother me. Like, I think I'm not like squeamish.
You're hard or you're stuck. That's all. It's
Not-
okay.
Not in every way. I did spend a lot of the day after that crying. No, that would be today.
About the rat?
The day before. No, just about my life.
Oh.
So, I have soft sides.
No, I know. I just meant you're not as. Yeah. No, I understand.
Don't engage in risky rodent business. Okay, if mice or rats are in or around your home, it's important to clean up after them safely. Did I or did I not? Well, let's see if I get this disease.
Okay.
Okay, from the CDC.
In 8 weeks.
Yeah, keep an eye on me, guys. Wear proper protective equipment. Wear rubber or plastic gloves. Additional precautions should be used for cleaning homes or buildings with heavy rodent infestation. Oh, my God. Here's something that's important. Do not vacuum or sweep rodent droppings. Okay?
Because it spreads it?
It spreads it into the air. It can contaminate the air.
Wow.
This can cause tiny droplets containing virus to get into the air. I'm going to send everyone to some more information. If you need information on cleaning up rodents, living and deceased, go to the cdc.gov/healthypet/rodent control cleanup. I would just Google CDC cleanup rats. Like pet rodents. Now, if you're a person who has pet rodents, I don't know why, but like
You're interesting.
We did have a pet mouse for a while and we took it back because it stunk.
It stunk?
Yeah. Huh. When my kids wanted hamsters, Benji was like, "Can I get a mouse instead?" And we said, "Yep." And so he had a pet mouse, and I think he named him like Mr. Pibbles. And Mr. Pibbles smelled so much like human urine.
That's so
They
weird.
had very smelly urine.
Never. Okay.
That we were like, "Nope, this is not going to work."
People love having rats for pets.
Yeah. They're smart.
Yeah,
they?
They're cute, but
I don't think they're not my thing. Like I didn't even like the hamsters. I was like, I cannot wait till this phase of childhood is over.
I just don't. I find it hard to be like want an animal that doesn't know where to go to the bathroom. Like
Well,
a
that
rodent.
lives in a. Also, I've never been that into animals that live in a
Cage?
what's it called, aquarium. I'm just like,
yeah.
here we go. Okay, got to clean this thing out.
Yeah. No, thank you.
No thanks. But people have different bonding
True. Yeah.
mechanisms, and God love them. Pet rats are not recommended for families with children 5 years or younger, pregnant women, or people with weakened immune systems.
Wow.
Which I think is all of us now.
Yeah.
We all have weak
Yeah.
immune systems.
True.
Here's how you prevent it. Okay. Consult your vet about testing new rats for hantavirus before they're introduced into your home.
That is an excellent idea.
All right. So if you have symptoms, they could be this: fever, fatigue, muscle aches. We already covered that.
Yeah, it mimics flu.
Yeah. So what you can know is it can get worse into tightness in the chest as the lungs fill with fluid. It can be deadly. We talked about that. I'm just uncovering this again. I don't know why. We can cut it out. What is the treatment? Well, guess what? It's hard to diagnose, guys, because a person who's been infected less than 72 hours, it's really difficult. If the initial test is done before the virus can be found, it's
But you
not
can
gonna-
only treat it if you catch it within 72 hours. But
Repeat testing is often done 72 hours after symptoms start. So, because they get it confused with the flu
okay.
all the time. But if you think, oh, I could be this, like if you've been exposed to a rat or you've been exposed to rodents or you've been cleaning up after a bunch of rats or whatever, you got bitten. You were bitten by a rat. And you start feeling bad.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor, go to the urgent care. Because you know why? There's no treatment.
So then why are you going?
Because you can get supportive care. They might give you
They're
fluids.
there. Sorry, you're going
They're
to die.
gonna rub your back and go, "Aw,
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
honey."
You're starting to grow whiskers.
Is that happening on the cruise ship?
That's gonna be what we talk about.
Oh, boy.
Boy. Spoilers.
Guess what? There's a cruise ship right now.
So wait, so there's no cure?
Correct.
You're just going to die of it?
Well, 38% of you are.
Holy shit.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about a story that's happening right now. This is literally from the newspaper yesterday. But what I want to just double check right now
As if it was the Onion?
is if I'm just making it up. If there's any updates, looks like they're heading to the Canary Islands right now. They're suspecting it's a human-to-human transmission.
Is this how COVID also started? Do we remember? Because I know there were COVID lockdowns on cruise ships
There were.
at the beginning, but was that before it was hitting us shore-wise?
Oh, God.
Or
I
was
don't think
it
so.
amongst?
I think it was,
it was the same
during, but I don't really know.
So I'm not really familiar with
Okay,
this. So what's
I'm
going
going to
on?
tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, so the cruise ship at the center of a deadly outbreak of hantavirus has been refused permission to dock. Oh. With 149 people still on board, 2 of them seriously ill. The virus is suspected to have killed 3 people.
Oh, shit.
And sickened 3 more, with 1 patient hospitalized in critical condition.
So they got off the ship?
Those people did, yes.
Okay.
The World Health one person died on the ship.
Okay.
I think that, you know what, let's see if it's covered in the story, and then if not, I'll talk about it at the end. The World Health Organization said Monday that the ongoing risk to the general public from the disease, which is rare in humans and not easily transmitted, was low, and there was no need for panic. The remaining passengers, who are from 23 different countries, including 17 Americans, are required to follow strict precautionary measures, including isolation and medical monitoring. The West African nation of Cape Verde said it had decided not to let the cruise ship, the Hondias, dock at the port of Praia as a precautionary measure, Reuters reported. The cruise operator, Oceanwide Expeditions, said in a statement Monday that the ship may sail from Cape Verde to Las Palmas or Tenerife in the Canary Islands and dock there, which it sounds like that's where they're going to go, to the Canary Islands in Tenerife, which is a island, one of the, I think, Spanish islands. One person, a British national, is in a hospital intensive care unit in Johannesburg, South Africa. That country's health ministry said in a statement. It said that the unidentified patient was in critical condition. Another person died while preparing to return from South Africa to the Netherlands, South Africa's health department told NBC News in a statement. So far, these are the only 2 confirmed cases of hantavirus. The 4 others are suspected cases. 2 crew members, 1 British, 1 Dutch, were ill and required urgent medical care. On board the Hondias, the cruise operator said. The WHO said it was assisting in planning the medical evacuation of these patients, and an official from Cape Verde said an air ambulance was being prepared and would be used if needed. Okay, let's see. The WHO stressed there was no need for alarm. The risk to the wider public remains low. There was no need for panic or travel restrictions. That's what the WHO regional director is saying. We are acting with urgency to support the response to the hantavirus event on board a cruise vessel in the Atlantic following the tragic loss of life. Okay, so Cluj said he's in contact with authorities in Europe to ensure a science-based response. We don't know that in America. I don't understand what that means. All right. Okay. It remains unclear how passengers on the Hondias came to be infected, but Cluj said infections are usually linked to exposure to infected rodents. I mean, rodents are very common on ships.
Can I ask a really dumb question?
Of course.
I mean, they're just common because when you dock, they climb up. Like, why are they common on ships?
I don't know if it's the alarming amount of food in a small space draws them, and then I don't really know. That's a really good question. I know that I know of it from oldie timey days,
right? And that's how the plague got started. I understand because I'm picturing, but when I'm picturing a
modern
cruise ship, it's hard to understand. They're climb. Yeah, I guess they just go across the plank.
Yeah, I guess it's also
or they're already in things that are brought on.
Right, in crates of rice or whatever. If I understand the rules correctly, this is also a luxury cruise liner, like the one that goes to Antarctica that I was like, if I ever did a cruise, I would do the Nicki Kidman cruise and go to Antarctica. But I'm not positive of that, but I think that's, I remember reading that. 2 of the deceased victims were a married couple. Aww. A 70-year-old man who died on board on April 11th and was declared dead on arrival to the remote Atlantic island of St. Helena on April 24th, and a 69-year-old woman who collapsed at Johannesburg's International Airport while attempting to fly back to the couple's native Netherlands.
Jeez,
the third victim was a German national, although official cause of death is unknown. Probably the same.
Hantavirus.
Let's see if there's anything else that... Oh,
so they're still floating around, but they are going to go to the Canary Islands.
It sounds like President Donald Trump in January terminated U.S. membership of the WHO, citing alleged failures during the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're not part of this WHO, which seems like great.
And how long have they been out there?
That's a good question. Let me see if I can give you that answer. There's...
Or we can do it, and what did we learn?
It might just say right here.
Are people doing TikToks like, this is me, I'm on the...
I bet.
I'm on
Well,
the
I
ship.
have seen. I did see one.
Okay.
it's a lot of
One
old
guy,
people probably. I don't know how TikTok-y they are.
Well, this guy was. He looked like he was in his late 20s, early 30s, maybe. White dude, crying, like we just want to get out of here, or something like that.
I mean, it's pretty scary because not only are you, okay, you're at sea, that sucks, you're not at home, but also like you could get infected.
Yeah.
That's really
Because you
scary.
don't know what's making them sick. You're like,
Right.
should I eat this food? Can I go to this room? Like,
Oh, God.
oh, it says, okay,
And if you work on it.
the MV Hondius, a Dutch ship on a weeks-long polar cruise from Argentina to Antarctica.
Okay.
And several isolated islands in the South Atlantic.
I wonder if they got to Antarctica.
Had it says, several had requested help from the local health authorities after making its way to the island of Cape Verde off the West Africa coast.
Oh, so, okay.
But no one has been allowed to disembark.
Wow.
But yeah, so it sounds like they haven't been allowed to dock. They have to stay in open waters close to the shore.
And you can't blame them for not letting
No,
them dock.
I mean, they're not going to be like, hey, you 150 people
But
from...
how do you know when it's safe, you know?
I don't know. And they have...
Maybe they could make, like in ET, remember like they have those plastic
Yes.
things that maybe they can make just a long plastic tunnel that they can walk off the ship all the way
into a building.
to the hospital.
That just goes right to
and tests them, yeah.
They need to make like a hangar.
Yeah.
A big
right.
building that just
Yeah.
has beds in it.
Where they can be tested.
Yeah,
I think we solved it.
we did. And the two sick members have respiratory symptoms and need urgent medical care.
Oh, no.
But they have a medical team that they've sent over 3 trips. They're planning medical evacuations, which passengers would be taken from the ship via ambulance to an airport.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds like a mess.
Oof. Terrible.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wait, did you say if they know what version of it is yet?
I think I read that it's the American New Version.
Because I'm reading this New York Post thing, which I don't even know if they're reliable, to be honest. But
I'd go with probably
there's
not.
the Andes. The Andes virus is the one that's human to human,
Oh.
Oh, like one's human to human and one isn't?
and one is the rat one. So they don't know where it came from. They don't know how they got it, and they don't know if it's this version or not. Because if it's that version, they're all stuck on this thing together in close contact.
Jeez Louise.
just to see like how many people.
It's like
It
lost.
could go through everybody. Yeah.
Oh God.
It could be a TV show.
The Andes hantavirus strain carries a mortality rate of nearly 40%.
Wow.
Meaning worst case scenario could spiral quickly in a confined environment such as the 80 cabin 353-foot ship.
Is the Andes one the old European one?
I don't know.
Is that part of the old European
If
strain?
anyone's tried to just like jump into
There's
the
one
ocean.
strain of the hantavirus that has an alarming exception, and that's the one that the WHO conceded can't be ruled out. The Andes virus, the one specific subtype of the hantavirus in Argentina, where they were, is the one that's transmitted person to person.
Oh no.
And that's where a lot of the anxiety of this case is coming from.
But isn't the person to person one originate with a rat? Or am I misunderstanding?
I thought they were both from rats.
I thought it originated.
I think they are, but that
But
one
okay.
can jump. Also, this is the New York Post, California Post,
Yeah, that new thing.
which is interesting.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Well, we'll just keep an eye on the story.
Wow.
See,
That's crazy.
I mean, I feel for the people stuck on that cheap ship. I think that would be really awful. Just yet another reason
not to go on a
not to go on a
cruise.
cruise, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Health officials say a less terrifying explanation is far more likely exposure to a rodent-borne strain, which is typically contracted by inhaling the virus from infected droppings. They think it came from South America, that people got
they
it
were in Argentina.
from there. And
Right.
then
They went to a
Lord
restaurant
who
and it
knows.
was like rodent infested, and they got it at the restaurant they ate at when they docked, and then they got on the ship and just had it.
But that wouldn't explain why.
The like crew is sick and
Right.
like why are other people getting
Right.
sick? Oh God, it's terrible.
All right. Well, that was really fascinating and icky.
Thank you. You handled it well.
Thanks.
Now here's a rat.
Benji goes, Mom, it feels like you're just making people more afraid of things.
You said, well, that's our
I'm like, that's kind of our show.
that's
honey.
our show, and Mommy has to
It's Mommy's
make a
job.
few shekels. So
It's Mom's job.
yeah,
Anyway, should we take a break?
we'll take a break, and after this, we'll be back with what did we learn today?
I can't wait.
Kristine.
Yes.
Are you ready to learn what we learned today?
Please.
Your son has the same name as me. Amazing. I can't wait till you guys come across amazing. Nothing like a day at the ballpark capped off by having your food repossessed. The library featured in the 1998 movie City of Angels is actually the San Francisco Public Library. Despite the film being set in Los Angeles, the iconic atrium and modern interior scenes where Nicolas Cage interacts with humans were filmed at the San Francisco location. Some films that were filmed at the LA Central Library, Ghostbusters. Oh, wow. That is a big library. I know.
It's the Stacks, I think, scene where the that's there.
I remember. Collateral, okay. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, Heat, and a Wonder Woman TV movie.
Nice.
Paula Fox was an American author of novels for adults and children and of 2 memoirs. Fox won the Newbery Medal in 1974 for her novel The Slave Dancer. She also won the Hans Christian Andersen Award in 1978 and won a 1983 National Book Award in category children's fiction for A Place Apart. In the mid-1990s, she enjoyed a revival as her adult fiction was championed by a new genre of American writers. In 2011, she was included into the New York State Writers Hall of Fame. She also happens to be Courtney Love's biological grandmother. Crazy. Rats are uncommon on modern cruise ships due to strict hygiene, but when they do appear, it's primarily due to boarding via mooring lines, cargo, or supplies loaded at docks. Rats are attracted to the abundant food sources and shelter available on ships. Though rare, they can navigate past preventive measures like rat guards, exploiting food waste or storage supplies, leading to sporadic infestations. Blech.
It happens.
Gross.
Probably more common than they like to say.
I'm sure.
It
Yeah.
is. So.
It's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard to be a cruise ship.
It's hard to be a rat.
It's hard to be a rat in this world. Maybe it's the best time
To be a rat?
to be a rat. You know, maybe
Got
they're
your
like,
own virus.
this is the best time in history for us, guys.
Yeah, this is the perfect timeline.
I want to recommend something from a listener recommendation.
Okay.
Who recommended a book everyone's talking about, Yesteryear.
Right. I am
Oh, is that the Anne Hathaway thing?
20,100 in line, I think.
Weirdly, I just got it. Like, I had put a request in it through Libby, I don't know,
Wait, you're kidding.
2 weeks ago or something. And then I got it,
Oh,
my Kindle.
yeah.
And I'll tell you, I'm tearing through it.
Great.
Tearing through it. It's like a real page turner.
I'm so excited.
So if you need a page turner, Yesteryear is your book.
Yes.
I don't know if when I get to the end of it, if I'll be like, I loved it. But like right now, in 20% through, it's very fascinating.
Well, because that wasn't available, I started seeing if I could get the sequel to, why do I always forget? The Incredible Mr. Incredible Ripley? What is it called?
Talented Mr. Ripley.
Thank you. Incredible Mr. Limpet. Talented Mr.
Yeah.
Ripley. I was going to see if I could get the sequel.
Yes.
And that was also a line. So I got a different Patricia Highsmith, that's her name, right?
Yes.
Patricia Highsmith novel, The Owl of something. I don't
Okay.
know. It's supposed to be like one of her lesser works, but I find it interesting so far.
She's a great writer.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sometimes I just got to find something that's available
Sometimes you just gotta go, what's available?
right now.
I gotta read something now.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you to our listener who I feel like I can tell you who it is right now because I just texted that to you, didn't I, Danielle? Did I text it to you or did I email it to you?
I think you texted it. Yeah.
I'm all in on RJ Decker,
What's that?
that detective show with Scott Speedman.
Oh,
Where he's a Florida detective, private PI.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of
good.
it.
It's
good.
Yeah,
Is that on? What's that on?
Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It's network. It's on whatever.
I've
ABC.
seen the
Oh, okay.
ads for it, but I have not checked
Yeah, he's
it
really
out.
good. I never usually like him, but this is.
I don't know who
him.
he is.
Is he from like Dawson's Creek or something?
He was Felicity. He was the other guy in Felicity, not the
I've
dark
never
hair guy,
seen
the blonde hair
Felicity.
guy.
Same. I've never seen Felicity.
You guys don't watch Grey's Anatomy either, right?
No.
Correct. But I
I gotta find
certainly.
someone to talk to about my stories.
I could see myself going and watching Felicity.
I think it's too
Well,
far
it's-
away for me.
What's her name?
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give a shout out to Lydia.
Is she the one who said to read the yesteryear?
Yeah, she says, hi, Danielle and Kristine. She didn't say hi to you, Karen, so she doesn't like you. Longtime listener, first-time emailer. She emailed us through our website. Guys, do you know you can reach us on our website? I had to write because I just read Yesteryear, the book you talked about on your recent episode about that tradwife who goes back in time, and it was one of my favorite recent novels. It's a scathing critique of all kinds of weird influencers / tradwife stuff. Please read it and talk about it on the pod so I can be a part of this virtual book club. Thanks for all you do and remain calm,
Well,
Lydia.
thank you, Lydia.
Yeah, thanks, Lydia. So I listened to you, and I am reading it now, and then Danielle's going to read it, and Garen's probably going to read it, and then we're all going to have a special time where
Yeah.
we talk about it together. But for now, I will say, yes, I'm glad I'm reading it, Lydia. Danielle's going to read her. She's going to read her ass off when she gets that book.
I am.
Garen's going to read his ass off. We're going to be assless.
Well, maybe I got to stop reading and then my ass will come back.
Mine's too big. Do you want some of mine?
Yes.
I tried my.
I desperately do.
I put on some jeans the other day and I looked and I was like, what is, whoa, this ass is getting bigger.
Where did it come from?
I'm taking Danielle's ass. More of her ass because this is very big. So I have the opposite problem where mine's just spreading.
Yeah.
And it's a problem.
Mine's melting to the floor.
Mine's just going, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like going, whoa. And if you can't see right now, I'm spreading my hands out like a big, I don't know,
Elephant ears.
like a whale's back.
Oh.
That doesn't sound sexy
No.
at all. But I did go to the gym twice.
I know.
You know, because I was texting you the whole time.
that sounds great. What were you doing? The treadmill?
Treadmill and then the bike. And then I did some weights and my little noodle arms were like,
Oh, did they hurt afterwards?
yeah.
But don't you feel good when you're sore afterwards or no?
Yeah, because it feels like, well, you did something.
Yeah.
But it always feels like my bones hurt. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like my
you
muscles.
need to just start working more out. If they feel like your bones hurt.
It doesn't feel like my muscles change. It just feels like my bones are like, ow, my bones are hurting. I don't know if is that doing the right thing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I mean, gosh,
we've done it all.
we did an episode. You guys, we did it.
We did it. Until next time, remain calm.
And touch grass.